a narcissistic male patriarch experiencing psychological stress. This causes him to become homicidal and then suicidal.
His narcissism often manifests as rage directed at a specific family member, prompting him to murder the entire family as an act of punishment or revenge. He then blames the object of his rage for his violent outburst.
Once the entire family is dead, the patriarch typically commits or attempts to commit suicide.
But this unsub is murdering families that are not his own.
There's a distinct punishment component to the annihilation that's driving this unsub.
He's more organized than the typical family annihilator with greater impulse control and a high level of sophistication.
His sophistication is apparent in the fact that the object of his rage is deliberately spared rather than murdered. This allows the unsub's satisfaction of inflicting ongoing psychological pain on the object of his rage.
We're looking for a male in his late 20s, early 30s. He's mature and highly intelligent.
Amanda Bergstrom and Matthew Doherty may be surrogates for individuals who wronged the unsub when he himself was an adolescent.
Amanda and Matt both attend Pillsbury High School, and we have not identified any other connection between them or their families.
Pay close attention to the faculty and administrators at the high school.
A lot of the parents are wondering if we should shut down the high school.
The school itself has not been a scene of violence. Closing it would not deter this unsub.
We need you to beef up patrols and warn the public of the ongoing danger.
We ask you to encourage the entire Pillsbury High School community to report any suspicious individuals they may encounter. Okay, that's it.
Hi, folks. Thanks for showing up. We will be holding these forums every day, before and after school, and I encourage all students and parents to come as often as you want. Now I'll turn it over to Mr. Bakken, our school counselor.
Thanks, Mrs. Stahl. Welcome to all members of our Pillsbury family. I'd like us all to start by acknowledging the hurt that each and every one of us has experienced this week. Students, if you're with a parent, please turn to him or her now and just label your feelings. Sad, scared, depressed, angry, whatever you're feeling.
Seriously?
I told you this would be stupid.
We don't want to label our feelings. We want to know what you're doing to protect our families and our kids.
We are in constant contact with law enforcement, but we just don't know anything more than you do.
Then what are we doing here?
I want you to know that school is a safe place for your kids.
I don't need some loser in a cardigan sweater telling me my kid's freaked out. I need to know the son of a bitch who did this is going to jail.
Big one, Austin. What are you looking at, loser?
Oh, man.
Boom, babe.
What's up, Garcia?
Do you have any idea how many selfies the average teenager posts on social media on any given day? I'm gonna tell you before you say anything. So many. And I'd like the guys, too.
Actually, some studies indicate that men take twice as many selfies as women, and it's considered to be an acceptable form of male vanity.
How many pictures of yourself do you really need? And we're basically making the same expression that... Oh my God. Am I officially not young?
You, my dear, are the portrait of everlasting youth.
I'm timeless. Right. Good answer. Okay. Back to my point. I have been drilling into the social media footprint of both of our adolescent survivors.
Any connection between Amanda and Matt?
Yeah, stay with me while I go around here for a second. So basically, both of their Facebook pages are just an outpouring of love and support from their peers. And it's touching, really, and it's very reassuring for the hope of our species.
What did you mean, basically?
In between all the wonderfulness, there's a tiny tributary of nasty comments from some of their peers saying that Matt and Amanda got what they deserved.
Well, they're kids. Kids can be cruel and thoughtless.
Right, but we all know that cruelty is sometimes inspired by previous action, which made me wonder what Matt and Amanda might have done to provoke some of their peers from saying these things on their Facebooks. So I looked into their school records, and both Matt and Amanda have complaints against them for harassing behavior.
They're bullies.
Were they disciplined?
No, to paraphrase the Violent Femme song, and nothing went down on the permanent record.
So the victims were also victimizers.
If the unsub was bullied himself as a teenager, that could be the original narcissistic wound that's fueling his present-day rage. Turning his surrogate victimizers into victims is the point for our unsub.
Bullying leaves lasting scars. Our unsub could be a teacher or staff member at the school who sees himself as an avenger of students who are current victims of bullying. Someone who punishes the bullies when no one else does.
From the unsub's point of view, the bullies themselves are responsible for the violence he's perpetrating against their families.
We need to dig into the backgrounds of the teachers and staff of Pillsbury High and identify anyone who was bullied as a kid.
Oh, we got digital shovels already thrown up dirt.
We also need a list of any other known bullies at the school so that we can warn and protect their families.
Oh, here's something. There is a school counselor there named Eric Bakken. Not only is he the school administrator who's in charge of handling bullying complaints from the students, but when he was 15, he was charged with assault. He was arrested. He claimed he was provoked by a longtime bully, but the charges were dropped.
Let's get him in here.
In theory, our community has a zero tolerance policy on bullying.